Hello Curious and welcome back. It cannot be argued that right now in his career, Timothée Chalamet, who is gearing up for the release of his new movie Dune, is riding on a very successful career streak, and thanks to his enviable bone structure and effortless charm, he has also won the hearts of the audiences, and all the biggest directors seem to cast him in their films, and so the young star has no shortage of work coming his way. But could it be that his luck is being used up too, and on his career as an actor and not his love life? In the past, Chalamet was linked to the daughters of some of the biggest stars such as Madonna and Johnny Depp, but did their relationships not work out? Who was the actor's first love? Did he steal from Johnny Depp more than just his daughter LilyRose? And did director Greta Gerwig try to set him up with one of his co-stars? And could Saoirse Ronan be the one for the young actor? Stay with us until the very end to find out all about the love life of one of the most talked about actors. But before we continue, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit the subscription button so you stay up to date with all of the hottest celebrity gossip. The year is 2017, and it was a good one for Timothée as the two movies that starred him came out, and namely, Call Me By Your Name and Lady Bird, thrusting his name out into the spotlight. But the story of the young actor's love life begins several years before this, more specifically in 2013 when he was 17 years old. Some of you curious might admit to dating in high school, and the Academy Award nominee has been no different, and well, maybe a little bit with regard to the fact that the high school girlfriend was practically Hollywood royalty. But if you're intrigued, don't worry, we're going to tell you right now who the lady in question is. While attending LaGuardia High School, which looking at the list of alumni can easily be the Fame School, Timothée was in a relationship with none other than Lourdes Leon, the daughter of the Queen of Pop, Madonna, and for the most part, he was reluctant to talk about their relationship, but Chalamet reminiscent about the two of them in an interview with Andy Cohen, where he talked about going to an A-lister party with his friend, his then-girlfriend, and her mom. He said that he usually didn't talk about this stuff, but it was a good night. And though Lourdes, who candidly spoke about her short-lived romance in an April 2021 Vanity Fair interview, where without revealing too much, she said, "I respect him a lot. We were a little item, my first boyfriend." And it's unknown why the two of them had called it quits, but as it turned out, their high school romance didn't last, and maybe they had gone their separate ways after graduating. And as of right now, as per the Daily Mail, she's in a relationship with Jonathan Puglia, and the pair had been together since 2017. So if Timothée would like to rekindle their romance, that ship has long sailed. But if you want to know more about Leon, you can check out our previous video by clicking on the link above, but for now, make sure to stay with us until the very end to find out which director tried to get the actor set up with his co-star. Besides dating the daughter of the Queen of Pop, Chalamet's most high-profile relationship was with the daughter of Johnny Depp and Vanessa Paradis, LilyRose. Their romance had started back in October of 2018, when sparks flew between them after working together on the set of the Netflix The King, where they played the roles of Hal and Catherine. The two were spotted kissing in New York, and around the same time, a source had spoken with Us Weekly saying that the two were pretty playful and flirted with each other, though it wasn't until a year later, in September, that the two were photographed together at the film's premiere at the Venice Film Festival, as well as on a boat in Capri where they had enjoyed the famous steamy kiss that everyone talked about at the time, and fans of the young stars loved them together, with some already hailing them the next Hollywood it couple. And it seemed that the Dune actor felt the same way, as in a GQ cover story interview he was talking about that day, and he said, "I went to bed that night thinking I was one of the best days of my life, and I was on a boat all day with someone I really loved, and closing my eyes I was like, indisputably, that was great." To fans, it seemed that nothing could go wrong and that their love would be one to rival Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. However, that image was soon shattered, as in April of 2020, with Timothée appearing in an issue of British Vogue, his relationship status was referred to as single, and at the time, Us Weekly had also confirmed the news of their breakup. However, it was unclear what the reason for it was. And while Timmy within had moved on to the next lady, who we'll talk about in just a moment, the two were once again seen together at the start of 2021, and the rumors had started as the stars were spotted in New York just a few streets away from each other, which had some fans claiming that they were spotted together. And while a shop owner had revealed on Instagram that the beautiful boy actor bought LilyRose a dress from her shop, and even as recently as June, the two were photographed together leaving his apartment in New York and in Cincinnati, where the actor was filming his new movie, Bones and All. And that news has fans going crazy with speculations that their favorite Hollywood couple was back on. Though sadly, their hope bubble must have been most recently burst as LilyRose was seen in London after a dinner date kissing a man who was not Timothée, and the man in question is actor Austin Butler, who appeared in the production such as Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and The Shannara Chronicles, and who until 2020 was in a relationship with High School Musical star Vanessa Hudgens. Butler and Depp had previously starred together in the 2016 comedy Yoga Hosers, but not much is known about their relationship as neither has commented on it, but it looks like things are heating up for the two, and that at the dismay of fans who want to see her back with Timmy, Johnny Depp's daughter is off the market. Though speaking of the Pirates of the Caribbean star and Chalamet, it looks like, other than the past years, it wasn't only his daughter that Timothée had stolen, but he was also after some of his roles. And in the script for Edward Scissorhands, the titular character is described as a slim, pale-faced young man with widely trimmed hair, and eyes so big that they seem like two huge, unfathomable pools. And while this was a role that back in 1990 was played by Depp from the description, it does fit Timmy quite well, and this may be why he jumped at the chance to play Edgar Scissorhands in a Super Bowl advert for Cadillac where he took on the role of Edward's son, starring in the commercial with Winona Ryder playing his mother and reprising her role from the film. Though would you like a sequel to the original starring Chalamet? But it's not the only role that he has stole from Johnny, as this new star is on the scene and he's set to play the young Willy Wonka in Paul King's movie that is set to be released in 2023. Besides the fact that it will show the story of how Wonka met the Oompa Loompas, not much is known about the film as it's still in pre-production. Well, here let's just hope that Lady Bird actor does not also steal Johnny bad luck when it comes to his love life. And if you want to know more about that, why not check out our playlist dedicated to the actor by clicking on the link above. But the Depps aside, after the first initial split with LilyRose, the then 24-year-old Chalamet with his lean and older woman, namely actress Eliza Gonzalez at the time from the photos obtained by Mail Online, the young actor was seen leaning in for a kiss before stroking her hair in front of a group of friends, though that seemed to be just a summer fling, as by October of 2020, reports suggested that the two had split, and a source had told E! News that Eliza seemed single and she had made no mentions of him in interviews. Though in the case of Chalamet, that is nothing new, as in the case of this actor, he likes to keep his private life just like that, so even if he's in a relationship right now, it would be very difficult to tell. But given that seemingly he's single right now, fans are ready to play matchmaker, and this time, the lady that they have in mind is none other than Saoirse Ronan, the Irish actress that shared the screen with Timmy in the past, and in 2017, the movie Lady Bird, 2019's Little Women, and most recently in Wes Anderson's brand new movie, The French Dispatch. For a while now, fans have been linking this couple together, and the fact that they are good friends has probably helped them with coming to that decision. But the fans are not alone in this. Even the director of the two movies they starred in together, Greta Gerwig, has been seemingly trying to set them up. And in a 2019 interview, she had talked about the great chemistry that they had on set, and in the interview she had said that they have an energy between them that is like they become a bonfire when they are together. So they're both so alive that they both seem talented and so smart and so young, and when you put them together, it's like a combustion. And in a 73 questions video for Vogue, when asked if she was secretly trying to get the pair to date, she responded by saying, "Who wouldn't?" and commented that they are both so good looking. So could this be the reason that she has cast them both as each of the other lovers' interests in her films? And from Gerwig's words, does it sound like there might be some kind of fireworks between the two of them? But how did the people in question feel about each other? Well, speaking about how easy it was for them to work together, in an interview with E.W. Ronan that he told reporters that the fact that they have a natural relationship together has helped them, and of course while they were working. So far so good, right? But wait, there is totally more, and in an interview Timothée had said that it's so rare with Saoirse. "I'm so effing grateful to get to work with her," adding that once he's older and writes a book about his life, he might have to dedicate a chapter to her alone. And oh, we can't help helps to add that the Brooklyn actress has revealed to Access Hollywood that when she talks about Timmy, as she has called him, she tries to gush about his acting, but ends up telling people about his dreamy eyes. And we don't know about you, Curious, but it looks like there could be a little more between the two of them. Given that just like Chalamet and Cersei, she's a private person, it is not 100% known if she's in a relationship or not, and the media reports from last year seem to suggest that she could be in a relationship with her Mary Queen of Scots co-star Jack Lowden, as they were photographed together near her flat, but neither of them had confirmed or denied it. But if you want to know about the actress, then be sure to check out our previous video by clicking on the link above. So Curious, what are your thoughts about Timothée Chalamet's love life, and would you like for him to get back with LilyRose Depp, or do you think that he is better suited to be with Saoirse Ronan? And are you eagerly awaiting his upcoming movies? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.